Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This video is part 2 of my oversized Dinobots in G1 colors by Black Mamba, and for this video I'll be going over Sludge. Over here I have on the left Power of the Primes Sludge in the normal deluxe size, and Black Mamba's version of Sludge in a much larger, more closer to Voyager size. Now I'm just going to go over some of the differences between the two in both robot mode and dinosaur mode, and kind of also go over my thoughts on the figure individually. So here we have the two figures. The biggest difference that we can see is if you look, Black Mamba is a darker gray than Hasbro's version. A little slight. Hopefully the camera can pick it up. I think, yeah, over here. Probably can see it better here. It is a little bit darker. The other thing that's more apparent is Black Mamba doesn't have any of the stickers or stampings that you can see here that Hasbro has. None on Black Mamba. Also note, Black Mamba's did not come with the Autobot logo. That's a toy hack sticker that I put there. So any Autobot symbols you see here is something that I added after I got it out of the box. A couple other things is, if you look on the side here, if you look at the dinosaur head and the dinosaur feet, so the dinosaur head for Hasbro's is basically a clear plastic that has paint underneath, or in this instance it's a piece of colored plastic underneath. In here it's paint, but Black Mamba's, it's not clear, and over here it's a molded plastic, which is actually, I think I'm liking that a bit better than this clear thing. I don't know. Along with the tail, and we'll go over that again in dinosaur mode. But besides those apparent differences in the size, they're practically exactly the same thing. But there are some build differences or design differences that may not be immediately noticeable. So if you look at the arm, Hasbro's has these extra structural parts or connectors here on the arm, while Black Mamba doesn't. Hasbro uses a pin for this piece. Black Mamba, you can actually just pop that in. And for the leg, one thing I do like, Black Mamba uses screws. You can see over here, this is screws and screws over here, while Hasbro uses pins. And using screws, if the joints get loose, I find it a lot easier for me to work with screws than with pins. Okay, another thing that's pretty different on the robot mode. If you notice, Sludge, this dinosaur or his robot wing here, locks like this. It can't go any further because there's a little stopper here. Black Mamba's, there is no locking in here. It actually can go all the way. The other thing is, this does pop out, but yeah, Black Mamba's, if you look at the design, it is smooth, while Hasbro's has these edges so that it can lock in place, which I think is a better design in my opinion, because you know, you don't, I guess with this you can always tighten it, but you know, eventually it'll loosen up. But that's pretty much it in terms of differences from the robot mode. Everything else is pretty much the same. Okay, I'm gonna get this guy into dinosaur mode. I'm gonna transform him in real time, but I'm gonna transform him probably out of camera. And the main reason why I wanted to transform him in real time is one of the major concerns with these fourth parties or KOs is quality, and I wanted folks to see that how I transform him. Okay, here is, I have Power of the Prime Sludge transform. I'm going to transform Black Mamba's. One thing I forgot to add in robot mode is, you notice this piece on the dinosaur leg for Power of the Primes is not articulated, while on Black Mamba's it is. And this one is made out of die-cast metal. But one thing that's got me thinking, I'm wondering if Hasbro originally wanted it to be articulated but didn't do it for cost saving measures, because if you put Black Mamba's the feet here like this, I mean, it seems like it's meant to be that way. Like it's perfectly level with the bottom of Sludge's robot foot. Something to think about. Okay, let's transform him. Okay, and like I said, the reason why I wanted to transform him on camera is to show, you know, I'm not being especially gentle with this. You know, I know there are some KOs out there that are brittle. This is not one of them. I think the plastic quality on this is probably the same or a little better, and I'll show you why in a bit. Let's just get the bottom of the robot leg transformed into his dinosaur mode. Get that out of the way. Oh, I forgot. You gotta bring this in. There we go. It's been a while since I messed with my Power of the Primes sludge. So, okay, and as you can see, I'm not being so, I mean, I'm not being rough-handed either, but I'm not being careful, especially gentle, knowing that the plastic is of really good quality. Okay, here's Sludge in his dinosaur mode. Now, I'm not a plastic expert, but part of me feels like this is a better quality plastic, and the reason is, I don't know if hopefully the mic will pick it up. So I have, this is Hasbro's. If I go like this and squeeze it, you hear all that? Okay, here is same figure. Nothing. It doesn't sound like I can break this by squeezing it. This, it sounds like it can. I don't know. Again, I am not a plastic expert. I can only comment on what I think it feels like based on my perceptions, but it feels like this is a lot more solid. Okay, here they are in in dinosaur mode, and pretty much is exactly the same. There's not too much differences. I mean, as I said earlier, the clear plastic is now molded, and the gold here is molded, and it's not this clear with a gold piece on the underneath. But other than that, I mean, they're exactly the same, except this is larger, and in my opinion, this feels better. Let's get another shot over here. I do wish this piece was either this colored silver to make it look different, or even a gold, but to keep the G1 look, maybe if it was this colored silver, like if they molded it in that color, I think that would have been a little bit better. Personally, I don't like, on a side note, I don't like these holes here, or these gaps or spaces. I wish Black Mamba actually just filled them up instead of left them like that. I have no idea why Hasbro did that with theirs, but I may modify this and paint it in a bright silver like this. We'll see. But that's about it. So this is the part 2. Part 3, I'll probably be covering either, I think I'll probably cover Snarl. I'm gonna do Grimlock last, but yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'll hopefully have the next part 3 up tomorrow, but so far I am very much pleased with what Black Mamba has done with these Dinobots. I mean, I'm not just the size, the quality is already there, and the larger size totally makes a difference for me. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.